Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Heavy as the Crown is officially behind us, and now we begin the road to full circle. Heavy as the Crown changed SCA forever. New rivalries were born. Old rivalries became even more dangerous. And tonight, we begin shaping the future of this company. At full circle, the newly crowned king, King P, will receive his official coronation before the SCA faithful. But that isn't the only piece of history waiting to be made. At full circle, SCA will unveil an all-new championship. A championship created specifically for Relentless. A championship that represents consistency, resilience, and proving yourself every single month. Tonight, qualifying begins. The winners of tonight's qualifying matches will advance to full circle, where one of them will become the very first SCA Relentless champion. And that's not all. Jacob, Jordan, and Cutter. No mind games, no smoke and mirrors, no hiding behind symbolism. You two will finally meet one-on-one. And in tonight's main event, the king himself, King P, goes one-on-one with one half of the SCA Tag Team Champions, Alex Justice. History doesn't wait. Let's begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of SCA's Relentless. I am your host, as always, the one and only Court Marshall, and what a night we have in store for you. Earlier tonight, we heard from Nazir Rajani that there is going to be a new championship making its way into SCA, and that being the Relentless Championship, in which every match here tonight, every competitor here, is competing for the opportunity to be in a six-man ladder match to determine the inaugural, the first ever SCA Relentless Champion. And we also heard that our main event tonight will be the newly crowned King P taking on one half of the SCA World Tag Team Champions, Alex Justice. And here we go, we get to hear from the man himself, the new king of SCA, making a grand entrance as always. He defeated King Kai in a 3 Stages of Hell match at Heavy is the Crown, putting King Kai in the ambulance to seal his fate. And here we go, smashing the throne, and what a way to start off his reign as king of SCA. As I said earlier, Prince P, now King P, is going to be taking on one half of the SCA World Tag Team Champions, member of Notorious, Alex Justice. And you gotta think Prince P may not be 100% after his grueling battle with King Kai. The King would like a few words here tonight, as he has requested this microphone time. And with the King's warm embrace, the fans are taken to the new King quite well in his drippy clothes.
I know what some of you are wondering. Where's the crown? I earned it. I beat King Kai for it. But after everything I watched happen to Kai, I realized something. That crown didn't make him a king. It consumed him. Power changed him. I'm not making that mistake. The name, though, King P. I like the sound of that. I'll wear the name with pride, but I'll never let it define me. Because being a king isn't about sitting on a throne. It's about earning the respect of the people standing in front of you. Now that King Kai is behind me, there's only one thing left on my mind. The SCA World Championship. Jordan Gunner, I'm coming for you, and I'm gonna be the next SCA World.
Careful what you ask for. You beat King Kai, and now you think you're ready for me. This isn't the Jordan Gunner you remember years ago. I wanted this championship today. I don't need it. I keep it because someone has to. I founded SCA. I built this company from the ground up. Every opportunity around here exists because I refuse to let this place die. That's why I'm still champion. Not because I need the spotlight, because I'm not letting the wrong person carry the company I created. That's why Notorious exists. One man can build an empire, but it takes an army to protect it.
That's where you're wrong. You're not protecting SCA anymore. You're protecting your spot. This company doesn't need a gatekeeper. It needs a champion. And if I have to take your championship the same way I took King Kai's crown, then so be it.
Then you've got one hell of a fight waiting for you. Your reign as king isn't going to last long.
And we just had a confrontation between the champion and the king. What's gonna happen next? We don't know, but find out later tonight when Prince B takes on one half of Notorious of the tag team champions in Alex Justice. But coming up is our opening contest of the night, and this is the first qualifying matchup for the inaugural Relentless Championship ladder match. And we have Wilson Raid, an innovative high flyer, an SCA alumni. He is one of the originals. He's a former Chaos champion, a former tag team champion, and he's a current VCW champion from Los Angeles. This man is the one who brought the high flying style to SCA and glamorized it, and he was making his return here tonight to prove that he still has what it takes to win championship gold here in SCA. Could he be the first ever SCA Relentless champion? Can Wilson Raid become the first Relentless champion? But first, before we ask that, we gotta see if he's able to get through this guy. And this man, Donovan Dyer, has been tearing it up on the independent scene, making his SCA return, which we have not seen him since, I believe, the Catch Point tournament last summer. And when he held his own, he advanced. But tonight, he is here to see if he has what it takes to become champion here in SCA. And he takes on Wilson Ray. Both men similar in styles, both hybrid fighters. Donovan leads more to the MMA high-flying mix, while Wilson Ray's a pure athlete in the ring, more of a gymnast, super flashy. And Donovan Dyer has quite the track record of spectacular matches here in SCA, which is why the powers that be brought him back to test his will against Wilson Raid. Is Donovan going to be able to qualify for the Relentless Championship ladder match? This is not the only qualifier we have. We are going to have multiple matches to see who all is going to advance. Donovan Dyer had a great match last year against Devin Black, who we have yet to see since also the Catch Point tournament. Hope to see him back in the near future. Both men preparing for battle here. And let's get this matchup underway. The bell has rung. Both men circling the squared circle. And here we go in a collar and elbow tie-up by Wilson Reed and Donovan Dyer, dead center of the ring. Both men have something to prove here tonight, a chip on their shoulder. It's been years since Wilson Reed has held a championship in SCA. I said he is the current VCW champion, which Donovan Dyer was in the match, which Wilson Reed won that match. It was a fatal 5-way back in August. Wilson Reed has the elbow and arm of Donovan Dyer and goes behind. Both of these men were Catch Point standouts last summer in the tournament. In which, speaking of Catch Point, we will have Ethan Chatino in action tonight in a qualifying match for the Relentless Championship. And a big elbow by Donovan Dyer, going for the quick pin. That could have been the knockout. 1, 2, and a kick out by Wilson Reed. And let's get a quick replay of that. That could have been easily the end of this match, and the opportunity Wilson Reed has bestowed upon him. Pretty sure Wilson Reed was knocked out temporarily. Came to his senses and muscle memory kicked out of that. We are back here live on Relentless. And a big elbow by Donovan Dyer. And a big enziguri by Donovan. And a double knees to the face and going for the pin. And immediately a kick out by Wilson Reed. Nice spin kick by Reed. Misses the roundhouse. Drop kicks Donovan Dyer and a 2 boot stomp right to the midsection. Wait a minute, Wilson Reed and a corkscrew body splash. Going for the pin, hooks the leg. And then kick out by Donovan Dyer. Let's get a replay of that real quick. The double boot stomp combo. Followed up by the corkscrew body splash, and he hits it. Sling blade by Wilson Reed and a big drop kick. And Wilson's telling Donovan to bring it. Donovan's getting back up to his feet. Wilson Reed with a big right hand and a backcracker by Wilson Reed. Not even a 1 count. Wilson Reed has been in SCA for a while, but he still has a lot to prove, he feels. And wait a minute. Outside the ring, Donovan. Wait a minute, Wilson Reed. Splat! Oh my god! That sickening thud on the concrete. The thin layer of padding was not able to cushion that fall. I can guarantee that. And Donovan Dyer easily, smartly taking advantage of the situation. He has him up for a powerbomb on the guardrail. Back in the ring we go. Donovan Dyer setting Wilson Reed up for a springboard knee strike. And Wilson's gotta be out. This is all it. Donovan is going to challenge for the Relentless Championship. 2. No, Wilson got a rope break. The ring awareness by the veteran. How is Wilson going to recover from this? And wait a minute. Wilson taking advantage of Donovan's distraction. Going for the pin. 1, 2. He did it. And Wilson Reed has advanced to the Relentless Championship ladder match. Could we be looking at the future Relentless champion? Let's get a replay. We have Wilson Reed going for a tope, but splat right on the mat. Donovan taking advantage of a weakened Wilson Reed and powerbombing him on the guardrail. And that big springboard knee. This could have been it. This should have been it. But Wilson was too close to the ropes. Was able to get the rope break at the very last second. And hopefully, a good thing that the referee was able to catch that. But Wilson Ray was able to recover just for the moment and able to roll up Donovan Dyer. The situation awareness in Wilson Ray is super, as that is what advanced him to the inaugural Relentless Championship ladder match. And Donovan is pissed. He had it in the bag, but he took his eye off the ball for just a second, and that's all that took for Wilson Ray to capitalize and advance to the championship match. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a look back at SCA's Heavy is the Crown, one of our biggest events of the year, and maybe of all time. And this was Lee Anderson taking on Johnny Rolando inside of a steel cage. And we have the enforcer of Notorious, the all-natural Lee Anderson. And this was a brutal match, but a spectacular one. But this is one Johnny Rolando asked for. Johnny Rolando wanting payback and retribution for Lee Anderson's betrayal against Johnny Rolando sometime last year. And that's what caused Lee Anderson to join Notorious. But here we have a replay of Lee Anderson and Johnny Rolando to finish. And Johnny Rolando plummets to his downfall through the announce table, technically wins the match. And Jordan Gunner had told Lee Anderson to pull the trigger. And Lee Anderson, with a moment of humanity, pauses, but then immediately makes up his mind and goes straight after Johnny Rolando, following the order made by Jordan Gunner, our world champion. And you can see Johnny Rolando pleading and begging Lee Anderson to stop this, but Lee Anderson won't stop. The aggression shown by Lee Anderson was incredibly just disturbing, seeing that those two men used to be friends. But we want to take time here tonight on SCA's Relentless, and we want to say we want to give our condolences to the Rolando family, and we wish Johnny a very speedy recovery, and we hope to see you very soon. Lee Anderson, I hope you're proud of what you've done, you son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Relentless. Coming up next, we have another qualifying match, the second of the night, in which we have Timmy Tater taking on Mason Briggs. In this match was made because Timmy Tater was scheduled to have a rematch against Will Dingle at Heavy is the Crown, in which Timmy Tater gave up his opportunity to get revenge on Will Dingle for his and Will Dingle's previous match on the Relentless to Mason Briggs after Mason Briggs returned from injury from the Exordium's actions on SCA's Breaking Point a few weeks ago. Exordium crippled Mason Briggs temporarily, and Timmy Tater thought fair is fair, let Mason Briggs get his try. But then Timmy Tater also was stripped of an opportunity, and he wanted another opportunity at having a match here. And so here we are between him and Mason Briggs in a gentleman's duel, so they said. But yet, they didn't know what was at stake at the time, but this match is a qualifying match for the Relentless Championship, and we could be possibly looking at future Relentless champions. Who's going to come out on top of this, we don't know, but Mason Briggs has been trying to shed the skin of Exordium and shed the history of his past. He used to be the bodyguard of dastardly little dick Will Dingle, who we will see later tonight in another qualifying match for the Relentless Championship. Oh god, the thought just crossed my mind. Will Dingle could possibly be the next SCA Relentless champion, and that I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, that terrifies me. The SCA might as well shut its doors the day after. But here, Mason Briggs making his return to action since Breaking Point and on Relentless here as he takes on Timmy Tater. Mason Briggs coming to the rescue and defeating Will Dingle at Heavy is the Crown, in which was a dominant performance. Will Dingle was not able to get any offense in, and Mason Briggs putting that little dirtbag right into the dirt, right into the ground, pummeling that little dweeb, Will Dingle. Also, I just remembered Timmy Tater's cousin, JD Tater, recently brought into SCA, was supposed to be at ringside for Timmy Tater, and I'm not seeing him anywhere, though he does seem to come out of the shadows out of nowhere. And let's get this matchup underway. We have Timmy Tater, who's undergone a bit of a body transformation to bulk up to compete here in SCA and be taken a little bit more seriously as the last time we saw Timmy Tater was in his debut match on Relentless, in which he lost to Will Dingle after Will Dingle threw some sort of itching powder in the eyes and face of Timmy Tater. And we have a collar and elbow tie-up between Briggs and Tater, and Timmy Tater able to get into a wrist lock on the big man Briggs. And here comes Brickhouse with an armbar of his own, a bit of a wrist lock. And back and forth these men go. Timmy Tater comes from a farm, a potato farm specifically from Idaho. And Timmy Tater is a 2012 rodeo champion. He's a bull rider. In the spare time, is he going to be able to ride the bull known as Mason Briggs? The winner of this match will qualify for a 6-man championship ladder match for the inaugural SCA Relentless champion, which that championship will be defended every Relentless every month. And a big shoulder tackle miscommunication, not able to take the big man down, but he does with a clothesline, and Mason Briggs quickly right back up to his feet, and another clothesline by Timmy Tater. Takes influence from Stan Hansen, and Stan Hansen wishes he could throw a dropkick as beautiful as Timmy Tater, and Timmy Tater goes for the cover one, and a quick 1 count by Mason Briggs. Able to get the shoulder up, and Timmy Tater staying on Briggs. Nice snapmare by Timmy Tater, taking Briggs down, and nice pound to the side of the head. A little Tater there. Again, JD Tater, Timmy Tater's younger annoying cousin, was supposed to be at ringside for his match. Not seeing him anywhere here. But it seems not to be affecting Timmy Tater as much. Oh, as he's been holding his own against Briggs until he eats a big boot. And Mason Briggs with a nice gut wrench. Going for the quick cover. Hooks the leg, 1. And only a 1 count by Briggs. The redemption Timmy Tater is on to recapture his momentum and recoup the loss as he eats up belly to belly. Imagine if Timmy Tater and or Mason Briggs becoming the SCA Relentless champion. Neither man winning any championships in their career so far here in SCA. Timmy Tater has only been signed for about a month or 2. Mason Briggs has been on the roster for about a year as he gets tossed across the ring by Tater. And Briggs with a bulldog because Timmy Tater is catering to the fans here. And wait a minute, another gut wrench by Briggs. Mason Briggs losing his famous British temper as he slams the head into the mat of Tater. The signature, the belly to belly by Brickhouse Briggs. Going for the quick pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Timmy Tater. Timmy Tater's only had 1 match, but he's coming off as very impressive, and he has a lot of potential here. Sky's the limit for a man such as Timmy Tater, as he's going for a pump handle pump handle slam. Thought he was going to go for the pump handle gut buster. 2, and a kick out by Mason Briggs. Evenly matched these gentlemen are. This is so far a friendly duel, and Timmy Tater hits Mason Briggs with a belly to belly of his own. Mason Briggs gets out of the count of 1. And a roll-up pin by Briggs. We saw this with Wilson Reid. Is Mason Briggs going to steal the upset? And he did it! Mason Briggs is going to the Relentless Championship ladder match. And what a match. And congratulations, Mason Briggs. We could be looking at the next or the first. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. I thought this was behind Briggs. I thought the Exordium chapter was closed. And there's that dirty dick now and his little dirtbag friends, Will Dingle. Wait, but where's the 4th guy? Where's Drew Morrow? No, wait a minute. Drew Morrow just comes from behind and takes down Mason Briggs. Mason Briggs just had a match against Timmy Tater. This is payback for Mason Briggs at Heavy as the Crown. But wait a minute, Timmy Tater coming to the rescue, fighting off Drew Morrow. Timmy Tater just lost to Mason Briggs, but his integrity will not allow Mason Briggs to be outnumbered. And you see a little slight show of respect, parting ways. Mason Briggs advances to the Relentless Championship match.
Timmy bloody Tater. You may think you've gotten the upper hand tonight, but that was nothing compared to what we did to your little cousin now, was it? We gave that wanker a proper beating. Nothing like the beating that's coming yours and Briggs' way, that bloody turncoat.
You've made proper enemies out of us, Mr. Tater. Now prepare to face the wrath of Exordium.
You and me, Timmy Tater, at SCA's Full Circle, and you can try and enact revenge for your puny cousin.
Wait, we just received word from Damon Killens and Chad Kyle that they put a beating on Timmy Tater's young cousin, but we haven't seen him. Either way, we'll keep you updated on that, folks, but right now we have Dawkins Lancer in a qualifying match for the Relentless Championship. The winner going to qualify for the 6-man championship ladder match on the special edition of Relentless in the next few weeks. We have Dawkins Lancer to DL from the NC, victorious at Heavy as the Crown against Ace Carter. But Dawkins Lancer is also going against another victor at Heavy as the Crown pre-show, and Tyler Vance, and this is his second ever SCA match. We have the rookie sensation versus Dawkins Lancer, Mr. D. Lance himself, straight out of North Carolina. And we see he doesn't need to be in North Carolina to feel at home as he is here in the SCA arena with the SCA faithful. Dawkins Lancer is a catch point division standout. However, he's getting this opportunity at the Relentless Championship and maybe going to change his career up just a little bit. A nice change in scenery does the one some good. It only takes one opportunity to change a man's career, as it did for this man, Tyler Vance, debuting at SCA's Heavy as the Crown. And as I said, this is his second match ever in SCA, and this is his first year in professional wrestling. And he's making his SCA Relentless debut. Tyler Vance is mentored and trained by OTW's own Jimmy Johnson. I can't say he's in better hands. Tyler Vance defeating SCA alumni J Omega. J Omega being the tag team partner, or the former tag team partner of Wilson Reid, who we saw qualify earlier tonight. So far we have Wilson Reid and Mason Briggs, and we'll see one of these two men between Tyler Vance and Dawkins Lancer also being named in the 6-man ladder match. Tyler Vance has all the potential in the world, a star athlete back in his time in high school and college. Played football in the state of Ohio. He then decided a career path for professional wrestling was the way to go. That was his life choice that he made, and it has brought him here to the ball known as SCA. Tyler Vance is one of the youngest athletes we have here on the SCA roster, just barely making it in his 20s. Got signed very early on in his career. Hopefully that doesn't get to his head. And hopefully the pressure of possibly becoming the first ever Relentless champion doesn't get to his head either, as these two men are now squaring each other up. Dawkins Lancer inviting Tyler Vance to get on the mat and collar and elbow. Here we go. A little bit of old-fashioned chain wrestling never hurt anybody. Both of these men were victorious in the pre-show, which got them this match here tonight. And Dawkins Lancer going for a roll-up. Are we going to see this 3 times tonight? And now Tyler Vance able to get the shoulder up, and Dawkins Lancer going again for another roll-up. Back and forth. Tyler Vance counters it, and so does Dawkins. Tyler Vance gets up, and both men are seeing what the other one's about. Dawkins Lancer going for the roll, but Tyler Vance able to counter every step of the way. Another collar and elbow tie-up, meeting again once in the middle. A nice wrist lock by Dawkins Lancer. And Tyler Vance able to counter it. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only qualifier match we have. We have 3 more after this one. And we also have in our main event, Prince P, now King P, as he said he likes to be called, taking on one half of the SCA World Tag Team Champions, member of Notorious, Alex Justice. And so stay tuned for that. Dawkins Lancer, Irish whip to Tyler Vance, and the drop down, and a leapfrog, and a big tilt-a-world backbreaker going for the quick cover, hook in the leg. 1, 2, and Dawkins Lancer is not quite yet going to the championship match. Let's get a replay. The pure power of Dawkins Lancer, able to turn it, tilt-a-world into a backbreaker in just a blink of an eye. However, was not able to put away Tyler Vance, the sensational rookie. And a big European uppercut in the corner by D-Lance. On the apron, Dawkins Lancer going to follow, but wait a minute, Tyler Vance staying on the apron in a big, oh my god! Tornado springboard DDT going for a pin. This could be it too. And a kick out by Dawkins Lancer. How impressive was that? Out of nowhere. Look at this. In a springboard corkscrew tornado DDT to D-Lance. Was not enough to put D-Lance away. However, it did put a dent. Tyler Vance is taking little time to showboat here, but I think that's the wrong move. You don't ever want to count D-Lance down, because D-Lance will make you pay for it as he counters whatever Tyler Vance is going for. And Dawkins Lancer up on top yet again. Oh, wait a minute. And Dawkins Lancer setting up a springboard of his own. And oh my god! A slingshot lariat going for the pin. 1, 2, no! What a move by Dawkins Lancer. Not known for his springboards, as he typically competes in catch point rules match, and those matches don't have ropes. But hang on, speaking of ropes, they're on the top rope, and this can't be good. Dawkins Lancer following up Tyler Vance. Wait a minute. Oh my god! Fall away moonsault slam. 2, no! Dawkins Lancer, let's get a replay. Here's that slingshot lariat from before. Not able to be put away. A 2 3/4 kick out by Tyler Vance. And Tyler Vance climbs to the corner, up on the top rope, and a big moonsault fall away slam. Almost had Tyler Vance down, but Dawkins Lancer is that surprises everybody else here in the building, as everybody says this is awesome, and I can't help but agree. Both men back up to their feet. Tyler Vance counters a strike of blows, and wait a minute, he has Dawkins on the ropes. Big forearm by Tyler Vance, knocking Dawkins outside the ring, but wait a minute, Tyler Vance, and a suicide dive. We have a replay of that, and here we have Dawkins Lancer on the ropes, and Tyler Vance with a big forearm. And look at the quickness of Tyler Vance. Back into the ring we go, and wait a minute, Tyler Vance. Leg drop bulldog, we saw that at Heavy as the Crown. 2, no. Dawkins Lancer staying in this match against Tyler Vance, but not for long, because what is Tyler Vance setting up for? Wait a minute. What a maneuver! Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Tyler Vance advances to the 6-man Relentless Championship ladder match. What a maneuver. That was good enough to put away D-Lance, Dawkins Lancer. In his second ever match here in SCA, he qualifies for a championship where he has to go against 5 other men, 3 of which are to be determined, but he's going to take on the likes of Wilson Raid and Brickhouse, Mason Briggs. Congratulations, Tyler Vance, and you just know damn well Jimmy Johnson is looking on, cheering on his star pupil. We will see Tyler Vance in the Relentless Championship ladder match in the next few weeks. This kid's on top of the world right now. All the momentum is on his side. Are we looking at the future of SCA? Are we looking at the future Relentless champion?
Oh, where the hell was he at? JD, where you at? God damn, not begged me to come be in my corner and he don't show up. Oh my. Jay, where are you? Man, climb up this ladder, maybe I'll see him up here. Get up. Yeah, oh, why'd I do that? I hate heights. Man, climb up this other one though. Jay, where are you? I need to find. I don't. He begs me and he doesn't show up. Get up here. Maybe I can get him up here. See some high ground. Jay, hello, where are you? My God, man, this guy's annoying. Jay, where are you? Oh my God, man, this guy, man, I'm scared of heights. So I'm gonna go. I gotta get down here. I'm scared of this up here. Let me go take this elevator. Jay. Oh, wait, we have security. Let me go check with them. Get over to them. Maybe they'll find them. They probably seen them. Hey, security guy. Oh. What? Hello? Where are they? Huh? Man, these places don't have security? What's will we have security? Jay, where are you? JD Tater, where are you? Oh my God. I don't like this guy. Where is he? Where is he at? Oh. Jay? Is that you? Oh my God, what did they do to you?
Oh, the Brits. They're coming.
The Brits? What did they do?
They beat me.
Oh my God, no. Come on, man. No. Can't believe they did this to you. Man, I'll get them for this. I'll get them. I promise. You'll be okay, man. Medics! Any medics? Where are they? Come on! Medics! Man, no. No! No!
JD Tater was just found in a dumpster, and we're left only to assume that it was by the hands of Exordium, as Damien Killens and Chad Kyle admitted to putting a beat down on JD Tater before Timmy Tater's match. And here comes the leader of Exordium, Will Dingle, who you know is responsible for the attack, and he's mocking Timmy. What a dick! This poor excuse for a man, this angry chihuahua in a British body. This man has made the wrong enemies out of Timmy Tater, I guarantee you that. Timmy Tater and the Tater family, you have our condolences for that vicious assault. We didn't see the assault, but we saw the result of it, and poor JD Tater hasn't even had a chance to have a match in SCA, and yet he's already injured. He's battered and bruised and bloody by the hands of Will Dingle and his crew Exordium. But here we are, another qualifying match. Will Dingle taking on another SCA alumni, and they're returning Justin Storm. And here comes one of the best wrestlers in the world, hailing from Canada, and we can see who he's a big fan of. Justin Storm's making his long-awaited SCA return, and we know he has the famous long rivalry with Wilson Reid, who's in the Relentless Championship ladder match. Is Justin Storm going to be able to advance and get a taste of Championship Gold in SCA? He has yet to do so since he was last a Chaos Champion back in 2019, which him and Wilson Reid had a beautiful rivalry, a fight forever type of feud, if you will. Justin Storm takes on Will Dingle. Let's get this matchup underway. Will Dingle attacks him in with his back behind him. It only took a millisecond for Justin Storm to turn his back before this dirty little bastard starts laying in the groundwork. Oh, and then a suplex by Will Dingle. And Will Dingle going for a knee drop on Justin Storm. Wait a minute! Here comes Timmy Tater! And he's pissed! He wants payback for JD! Wait a minute! No! Will Dingle just won this match by disqualification! Timmy, what have you done? Timmy, no! Timmy, stop! You just gave this man a championship match on a silver freaking platter! What's wrong with you? Oh, but he wants payback for his cousin and a whoopee cushion by Timmy Tater. Timmy Tater is giving Will Dingle the same beatdown that JD was given by Exordium earlier tonight. The only thing is that there's no dumpster involved, no sneak attack. Timmy came face to face with Dingle. Oh, wait a minute. Big forearm. Oh no, here comes Exordium. Timmy, run! Run, Timmy, get out of there! Run! And they're checking on their boy, Will Dingle. I hope he's too injured to make it to the Relentless Championship ladder match. But Will Dingle advances. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and up next we have Ethan Schettino, the man who's trying to bring death to the holy and recapture back his Catchpoint Championship, is in a qualifying match against the lover boy, Lanny Valentine. Lanny Valentine making his SCA debut at Heavy as the Crown unsuccessfully against Dante Holmes, indie wrestling's hottest free agent, in which Lanny was barely able to even get to the ring. He wasn't able to take off his entrance gear before he lost to Dante Holmes and his manager Nick Yeager. But tonight he has a shot of redemption and is given a golden opportunity to possibly fight for the inaugural SCA Relentless Championship. And Lanny Valentine's making his way to the ring, and Schettino with a double axe handle. I guess history is repeating itself from Heavy as the Crown, as Schettino is bringing the fight straight to Lanny before he's even prepared. And the bell is rung. That means this match is underway, and Schettino is already setting up Lanny Valentine for the Superman Punch, and he hits it. Wait a minute, Schettino going for some sort of submission hold. Wait a minute, wheelbarrow dragon sleeper, and he taps out instantly. That is something we have not seen Schettino do before, but it was effective, and it advances him to the Relentless Championship ladder match. Now, Ethan Schettino already has a championship opportunity for his championship, the Catchpoint Championship, against Catchpoint champion Bryce Brannigan, but now he has another opportunity at the Gold, in which is a 6-man ladder match for the Relentless Championship. Are we going to see him win the Relentless Championship? Let's get a replay. Not letting Lanny get to the ring has been a common theme for this poor soul, poor lover boy. Schettino immediately takes him out. He wasn't even able to get his vest off. And to get him into the ring, and the bell rang. Immediately setting up for his notorious, pun intended, Superman Punch. He didn't end it with just a pin. He put Lanny Valentine in a Dragon Sleeper, and could this have been a message to Bryce Brannigan? And Schettino has the microphone.
Bryce Brannigan, you have something that belongs to me. You and I, we got some unfinished business. So bring your tree hugging ass down here.
I've heard enough of this. This death to the holy stuff ends right now.
It ends when I get back my Catchpoint Championship. I have been bringing death to the holy, and I'll keep doing so until I get what's mine.
You do what you have to do, and I'll do what I feel I have to do.
Wait a minute! Bryce Brannigan with the low blow into a brain buster! Shatino is laid up by Brannigan. Message received loud and clear by our catchpoint champion.
All right, let's go over the plan one more time.
No need. I already know what to do.
Really, bro? Because that's what you said at Heavy as the Crown, and I had to be the one to do it. Lucky for you, I was able to help Bossman beat Emo Boy.
Oh, come on, dude. Graves jumped me. I still have his frickin' boot print on the back of my head. Really ruins the hair. Anyways, I won't let you down again. I'll keep my head on a swivel and I won't let Graves get the jump on me again. I'm like an owl, got eyes on the back of my head now. Matter of fact, Graves should be watching out for me.
Oh yeah? He's right behind you.
What?
Just kidding, brah. Loosen up, dude. Gun Guy is happy with us, and Natural didn't sigh or grunt when I walked in the locker room, so that's a good sign. We still get to be associated with the GOATs of SCA, and we're still tag champs. Deliver for Gunner tonight, and you and me will go. Celebrate by paying a visit to those little fruit cups in their studio who called us out.
Oh, sweet. You found out where they record at? Where is it?
Not the side of town I want to be in June. That's all I'm saying, bro. Shit's crazy, though there is this bar.
I'm sorry, what?
They play good music. Anyways, don't mess this up for us tonight. Go beat that Coming to America ripoff's ass. Doesn't he know America doesn't have kings?
I've been asking myself the same question for weeks. What does Cutter want with me? I don't know. I don't think I ever will. I don't think anyone can truly understand what's going on inside your mind. And honestly, I don't think I want to. Then Nazir Rajani made it official. At Full Circle. It's me and you. One-on-one. And mentally, I don't know if I can prepare for someone like you. Cutter, I don't know why you targeted Chuck Storm. I don't know why you targeted me. I've tried to understand. I've tried to make sense of all of it. I've tried to convince myself there had to be a reason. But every road leads to the same place. Nothing. So I'm done asking why. I'm done trying to understand you, because maybe there isn't anything to understand. I haven't slept. Every time I close my eyes, I see you. Every shadow, every noise, I think you're there. You've gotten exactly what you wanted. You got inside my head. You won. So maybe it's time this all comes to an end. Cutter, I don't want to wait until Full Circle. I don't want another week of looking over my shoulder. I don't want another sleepless night. If you're back there, I'm out here, right now. Come finish this. If what you want is me, then I'm done running. Come and take me, right here, right now. I'm waiting.
Jacob Jordan is sacrificing himself to Cutter to end the mind games, to end the haunting known as Cutter. Wait a minute! Super kick by Jacob Jordan. This was a trap. Jacob Jordan's laid a trap and Cutter bought into it. Wait a minute. The Devil's Reflection. The Holy Trinity. He laid out Cutter. This was all a trap and a ploy by the wrestling god. He finally has one up on Cutter right before their match at SCA's Full Circle. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and up next we have The Outlaw making his Relentless debut, and is for the qualifier for the SCA Relentless Championship ladder match, and this is the last qualifying match we have of the night, in which The Outlaw debuted unsuccessfully against Ethan Schettino at Heavy as the Crown, making his debut straight up from OTW. The Outlaw was very impressive, so therefore he's getting an opportunity here. And we don't quite know who his opponent is, but rumor has it it's a former world champion. I wonder who that could be. It can be a long list of legends here in SCA. Wyatt Smith says he is the last of the remaining Outlaws here in the world today, in the modern world, especially here in America, the United States, especially here in SCA. He's the only Outlaw, he says. He's trying to prove himself here, and he's going to try to become the first ever Relentless champion. But he's going to go through a huge obstacle in which we don't know the name of quite yet. We will find out momentarily. But Wyatt Smith was very, very impressive against Ethan Schettino, who we saw is advancing into the championship ladder match. Is Wyatt Smith going to be able to say the same thing after his match here tonight? And who's it gonna be? No freaking way! It's Leone Sadoa! He is the second ever SCA World Champion. He comes from a rich Samoan bloodline family. And here comes Leone. We have not seen him since SCA's Pray for Peace, since his match against Ahmed Kong. And Leone's making his SCA return here against the Outlaw Wyatt Smith. And Leone has a hell of an opportunity in his return back, possibly going for the Relentless Championship. Is he going to be the first ever Relentless champion? Not if Wyatt Smith has anything to say about it. I can guarantee you that. And here comes Leone straight out of Samoa. Welcome back, Samoa. He is a day one member of the SCA roster, gracing us with his presence after a long hiatus away. And let's get this matchup underway, and the bell has rung, and both men immediately squaring off, going toe-to-toe, pound for pound, punch for punch, and Wyatt Smith gets the best of the encounter, and a combination of punches straight to Samoa. Into the corner, Wyatt Smith overpowering the big Samoan man, but wait a minute, Leone countering it. Now going to the other corner, and a big splash, and a hip attack by the Samoan beast in Leone. Irish whip. Big Samoan drop by the big man, Leone Samoan. Wait a minute, and a headbutt. You never want to headbutt a Samoan. Going for the quick pin, hook in the leg. This could be it. One, and a 1 count by Leone. Wyatt Smith able to get the shoulder up just in the nick of time. And Wyatt Smith counters a strike from Liotti in the Irish whip. Big spine buster going for the pin. Shades of the natural Lee Anderson. And immediately only a 1 count by Wyatt Smith. And a big elbow drop. He's not done. He hits a second one. Going for a third. Sending a message to the rest of the combatants in the SCA Relentless Championship ladder match. This is the last of the qualifiers, so that means Wyatt Smith knows 5 people he's going against. And you know, everybody in that match is watching this match very closely. They don't want to be in the ring against either one of these men as Wyatt Smith lays out Liotti Sanoa going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Liotti Sanoa. Liotti's a second ever world champion here in SCA. And Wyatt Smith is arguing with the referee, and if I was the referee, I'd be pissing myself. But wait a minute, Liotti comes from behind it. Oh my god! What power and strength in the headbutt to the back of Wyatt Smith's head. And Liotti is stalking Wyatt Smith. This can't be good, and another splash. And again, now just has Wyatt Smith right where he wants him, right in the corner, as he's putting the foot in the throat of Wyatt Smith. Can't be an outlaw anymore if he can't breathe. Liotti Sanoa setting up for a suplex. And another headbutt. Going for the pin. Is this enough to put away the outlaw? 1, 2, and a kick out by Wyatt Smith. Keeping the chance of him earning an opportunity alive for him to become the inaugural Relentless Champion. We have Liotti just choking out Wyatt Smith in another headbutt right to the nose, it looked like. Now Liotti targeting the leg of Wyatt Smith, who has a little bit more height advantage to him. But wait a minute, Wyatt Smith able to fight back in a big flying European uppercut by the outlaw. Oh my god! Going for the pin. 1, 2, no! Well, let's get a quick replay of that. Look at the whiplash. Look how fast he was able to get the 300-plus pounder up. Not enough to put him away, though. And another combination of strikes by Wyatt Smith and a big elbow. Wyatt staying on Liotti, but Liotti fighting back. Back and forth, these men go. Fireman's carry. And a Samoan drop of his own by the outlaw Wyatt Smith. Wait a minute, what is Wyatt setting up for? Liotti counters him. He's busted open, and Samoan drop by Liotti. Look at the airtime he got. 1, 2, no! Let's get a quick replay. Look at the airtime Liotti was able to get on Wyatt after Liotti countered whatever Wyatt Smith is going up for. Look at that. And Wyatt Smith is no cruiserweight by any means. He's one of the biggest men on the SCA roster today, and Liotti was able to just throw him up as if he weighed nothing. Not able to put Wyatt Smith away, though. Wyatt Smith staying tough and staying in this, wanting to become the inaugural Relentless Champion, and so is Liotti there as he calls to the gods. Wyatt Smith busted open, now headbutting Samoan, nothing out of advice for another whiplash. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, no! Let's get a replay of that, and again, the same maneuver. Again, once again, not able to putting away Liotti Sanoa. Wyatt Smith is so frustrated right now. Not a good sign for Liotti. He gets clothesline over the top rope. Wait a minute, Wyatt Smith over the top, suicide dive. Wyatt Smith is bringing the fight to Liotti Sanoa. Very dangerous to be fighting outside. Thankfully, Wyatt Smith is bringing the fight back into the ring. Oh, wait, what is he going for? Wyatt Smith going up to the top rope. This can't be good. Crossbody misses by Liotti. Wait a minute. Samoan driver. going for the pin. 1, 2, no! We thought Liati had it. Wyatt Smith goes for the crossbody. Liati counters. And here comes the Sanoa driver by Sanoa. And Spike right on the top of his head. Right on the dome piece. 1, 2, and look at the referee. Almost hit 3. It was 2 in 3 seconds. Liati can't believe it. And a big clubbing forearm right to the head of Wyatt Smith, and Wyatt Smith is barely able to stand. He's weeble wobble. Wait a minute, Liati was with the referee, and wait a minute! Is Wyatt Smith gonna be a Relentless champion? He advances to the ladder match. He just put away a former world champion. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations to the Outlaw. He is going to become possibly the first ever inaugural Relentless champion. Coming up next is our main event with King P taking on Alex Justice. And here comes the King. We saw earlier tonight his confrontation with the world champion Jordan Gunner, and he's made his intentions clear. He wants the championship next. He won the crown at Heavy as the Crown against King Kai. Now he wants to take away the SCA World Championship from the tyrant Jordan Gunner. But is Prince P going, or the King P, going to be able to get past Alex Justice? Oh, wait a minute! Alex Justice from behind! Is this part of Gunner's plan? Alex Justice, no! Spiked King P right on his head on the steel stage! Oh, Justice, what are you doing? This is supposed to be our main event! And we know Casey Graves with the curb stomp! We saw that backstage at Heavy as a Crown! And Casey Graves was watching and wait in the shadows! Wait a minute! Going for another curb stomp! Oh no! Oh my god! Off the stage! Lee Anderson has caught yet another body! At the orders of Notorious' leader, Jordan Gunner! This is the second person Gunner has had Lee Anderson hurt! Lee Anderson, what have you done? Casey Graves is lifeless, and Lee Anderson is admiring his work. Was this part of the plan all along? These two go face to face on Full Circle. We'll see you next time.